Despite rising into a 24-hour economy under behalf of various economic activities, Githurai Kimbo, formerly known as Githurai 45, still remains on police radar as a hideout of gangsters. With a population of about 800,000 residents, characterized by a mixture of slums and suburbs, no day goes before police report incidents of murder and robbery in the estate. These increasing criminal activities have kept the police on their toes amid efforts to contain. What is raising more fears is the emerging trends of more teenagers joining these criminal activities. Though police say the sprouting of learning institutions within the area and Ruiru is to blame for the crime rate, other quarters say parents have generally neglected their responsibilities. At Kimbo Police Station, we meet Inspector Caroline Njuguna, who is in charge of Crime Desk. Njuguna says at her station, about 100 cases are reported at the occurrence book on daily basis. Out of these cases, the inspector says majority of them are child-related offences committed by these teenagers.
At the station level, we can get issues of drug abuse like 2 involving young people. That's giving a number that is high because when I talk about young people, I talk about people who are under the age of 18 years.
Njuguna says the only challenge they have is that most of these cases which would have been avoided are reported beyond stipulated time frame.
And also notice that some of the kids do not speak out. I find cases that have time imepita, meaning that even when I get sexual offenses, they are not within the 72 hours. So I cannot be able to offer more help. So that's when I decided to take a team and go back to the society, go back to the schools and talk to the young ones, also to talk to their parents so that they can give a chance to the kids to speak out so that we can be able to help them.
Other quarters say parents have generally neglected their responsibilities.
Basically, because the end product, we are all working to reach the same goal, the teachers, the parents, the police, everybody at the society, the pastors. I think the challenge I have is everyone being involved. I think if everyone did their part, we'll be at par. If the police are doing their part, going back to the society and speaking to the children, can also the parents do more than they are doing? Give a listening ear to the children. The teachers should also do more. The religious leaders should do more.
The 30-year-old officer, a wife and a mother of one daughter, said it is from here that she was moved on the need to reach out to these young people amid efforts to deter the occurrences. A graduate of criminal law and a counseling psychologist mobilized a group of fellow officers and started an initiative dubbed Boots and Brains. This initiative now comprises of learned officers in the National Police Service driven by the desire to transform communities through empowering forums. Their main focus is to move around both primary and secondary public schools to talk to these teenagers on effects and consequences of drug and substance abuse and sexual offenses.
Giving back to the society, doing charity is a calling. It's a drive that someone has. So if you have a drive of doing something, you really do it to your best. I try to balance because I still work as an in-charge crime. I do my work and I ensure that nothing is going wrong in my office. I ensure that in a day, I'm able to cover all the areas that I'm supposed to cover and deliver. Like from my individual work plan, I'm able to make sure that everything that is in my work plan is covered. But the work that I am doing of talking to the children is also part of my work plan. It is adding as a plus because it means if I talk to these children and they're able to open up, I'm going to deter the crime rates in my area. I'm going to add more confidence to these children that they can speak out and get help from the police. I'm also trying to encourage them into becoming important citizens who are law-abiding.
She said she is grateful to her colleagues who have embraced the idea and are willing to move with her to tame crime.
I'm not running this journey alone. I must have people who are backing me up. As you can see, my bosses are supporting this initiative, my OSPD, my deputy OSPD, my OCS. Everybody is supporting me. And also the police officers I have from the crime department are really supporting me because there's a time you can't get transport to get where you are. And if an officer has a vehicle, he can ferry you there. If an officer is free, he can take you there and share in the sessions. We actually divide the sessions. If sexual offenses, someone from the gender department talks about sexual offenses. So they are helping us and we are doing the work concurrently together.
In support of this initiative, Ruiru Deputy OCPD Edward Ndirangu says they are very impressed with the progress the initiative has so far gained.
I can confirm that one because as she started, She came with that idea. We normally have our meetings with each and every week. We normally share what has happened within the sub-county. So we normally converge at the sub-county headquarters so that we can share whatever has happened within the sub-county. So that's why she lays the issue of getting to the community through schools. And I can confirm that one, that it has really helped us. And we are also, we had also communicated to her so that we can leave alone Githurai. She can extend the same to Loiro sub-county as a whole.
The reformed youth from Kimbo, Daniel Nganga, said since the inception of the program, the interaction with the police has seen cases of insecurity drastically drop.
Pia watoto wetu wanafaa kuongeleshwa. Right now nilikuwa nasikia kwa news mtoto wa miaka 7 anashika mtoto wa mwaka mmoja. Hiyo ni kusema sisi kama wazazi tulishindwa na kushikilia jukumu yetu. Na unaona ndio maana askari anachukua hiyo nini, na pia sisi seriously tuache kugoja askari ndio anaweza ongelesha watoto wetu. Hapana, sisi tuchukue hiyo jukumu, because hiyo ni picha mbaya kwa mtoto wako. Juu utashinda utampeleka wapi? But wewe kama mzazi, wewe umeenda pale ukaachilia mtoto wako yani umeachilia msichana. Na msichana yeye amekuja kufanya kazi yake. Kuna ile kazi ulimpea, si ya mtoto. So wazazi tukue na time, tuache kuwa busy saa zote. Hapana, na askari ako busy pia na kazi yake, lakini ako na ile chance ya kuja kuongelesha watoto wetu.
It has been of great help, giving knowledge to the very young, to the people who have just been exposed to the world. They are the teenagers at their early teen ages, and they have been exposed to crime. And stopping it, and nibbing it before they are already in is the most important thing that has ever happened to this society and to the country at large.
Reporting for the Star Online, I'm Patrick Vidija.